everyone, my name is Sarah Lucas. I am the Director of Field Education here at Align. Before we start talking about all things product, which I know is what everyone is here for, I'll tell you a little bit about me and then we'll jump into all the good stuff. I have almost 15 years in the social selling environment. When we say that Align was built for ambassadors, by ambassadors, that is true through and through. We all have lots and lots of years of experience and are happy to put that experience to work for all of our new ambassadors. I also have over 20 years of retail experience. I've been a training manager, a store manager, an HR manager, you name it. I have done it in those experiences, from specialty retail to big box retail as well. Additionally, my degree is actually in education. I had a concentration in science along with that education degree. So when I talk about all things nerdy and how to share it, I've been doing it a long, long time. Everyone can always learn. I'm no different, but I've been doing it a long time and happy to share what I know and what I've learned along the way with everyone. So let's talk about Align's product strategy. And our product strategy goes right along with our brand strategy. Crazy how we did that, right? So when we say that our brand is minimalist, mid-luxe, and modern, our products are as well. What does that mean? So when we say that our products are minimalist, that means a core line of products that aren't overwhelming. We don't need to have all the variations of all the things all over the place. That's overwhelming for customers to decide. It's overwhelming for ambassadors to try to share with people, and it's just overwhelming. We don't need more overwhelming in our lives, right? We all have kids or dogs or cats or volunteers positions or jobs or partners or all of the above that take up so much of our time. We need skincare to be minimalist and accessible and easy, right? So we know as a company that you don't need a ton of products. You just need really, really good products. And that's where Align fits into everything. That also means that because once we've perfected a product, we're going to keep it. We don't need 62 versions of moisturizer. We need a couple versions of moisturizer so that there's one for everyone. But after that, we're done. Let's get it. We stuck to it because we know that that's the right thing to do for ambassadors. It's the right thing to do for customers. I know that I've been disappointed when something that I loved has been discontinued. And we know that y'all have experienced that as well. And nobody likes it. It's not fun. So we're not going to do it. We're going to keep all those product lines. The ones that we create are the ones that we love and we know are great. And those will be around for a long, long time. When we talk about mid-luxe, that means we want to meet people where they are. We know that consumers will purchase things at a higher price point if they are efficacious, meaning will they do what they say that they're going to do. And so we're keeping most of our product lines within that $30 to $50 price range where it makes sense. Where it doesn't make sense is with a hand cream. Nobody's buying a $35 hand cream, right? I'm not. Either are you. So those hand creams will be about $14. When we look at things on the other end of that spectrum, our red light wand, our beauty technology products, those things cost more to make, they cost more to develop, and therefore they will cost more to the consumer. However, that makes sense. So everything is done with a lot of logic and a lot of just, what makes sense for the average person in mind. But with that, we want to make sure that we're attainable for everyone. We didn't want to price ourselves out of the market. We know that's not the right thing to do for ambassadors. It's not the right thing to do for customers. So really meeting people in that middle. We don't want to be the cheapest thing out there. We don't want to be the most expensive thing out there. We want to be accessible and attainable for everybody. When we talk about modern, there's a couple things that come into play there. Our packaging. I'm sure you've seen pictures. It's lovely, right? Clean lines, pretty fonts, not overwhelming, not 62 colors on a package, just really clean, sleek, modern packaging. When we also talk about modern, that means what products we're offering. So modern ingredients, new things, new ways to incorporate ingredients together to make a really awesome product. And then also our beauty technology. Red light wands, for example, are something that's super new, super innovative, and we are super proud to be able to offer that here at Align. And then also just a modern philosophy that skincare is for everyone, inclusive of all ages, all backgrounds, all genders, all everything. We want everyone to know that we care about them and that Align is for them, no matter what your background may be. And this, we really try to reflect in that packaging, in that marketing. We try to show everyone, we showcase our ambassadors in our marketing as much as we can to make sure that we're really showcasing a little bit of everyone. So what can you expect from Align products? And this is where our brand standards come into play even more. When we started thinking about what types of products we wanted, what kinds of ingredients we wanted to use in products, and the things we did not want in products, our list actually came together pretty quickly and pretty easily. When Jessie, our fabulous CEO, and I first started talking about products, the first thing, and she knows this about me, is that our products are cruelty-free. That's a number one non-negotiable for me, and I know it is for so many others, and we're really proud to make sure that all of our products are not tested on animals, just because we know how important that is for so many people. We also are proud to be EU compliant. The EU is the European Union, and they have a very strict set of regulations put into place about ingredients, the concentrations that ingredients can be used within various products, what ingredients can and cannot be used in various products. And we really found it important to follow those standards and guidelines in addition to the FDA. The United States, our product standards are great, but we always want to be better than the status quo if we can here at Align. And so that's why we chose to be EU compliant as well. We also are phthalate and paraben free. So these chemicals, if you've heard of them, have been linked to reproductive disorders, organ damage, and even some cancers. Now, whether that's a direct causation or just simply a correlation, and I won't get too science nerdy into you on the differences thereof, but we want to make sure that we're not taking any chances with those icky ingredients. Speaking of icky ingredients, we are not using any petrolatum, no sulfates, so SLS or SLES, and no triclosan. For a lot of people, these ingredients can be super drying. They can cause skin irritation. They can cause allergic type reactions, dryness. There's just so many better ingredients out there that do the same job as those ingredients. So we simply just don't need to use them, which is a win for all of us. Also, we're not using any gluten ingredients. So we know that there are so many people who have gluten intolerance, who have celiac disease, who have allergies to those gluten type products. So we are not using any of those in our formulations of anything. When it comes to things that we may use a little bit here and a little bit there, and sometimes none here and none there, the first one would be fragrance. So we use a lot of essential oils and extracts to add some efficacy to our products, as well as a lovely scent to some products. Some things just need some extra added fragrance to make their experience the very best that it can be. So those are all clearly labeled on our product labels, as you would expect to see them. So just know that we're committed to making sure that we have a good variety and a good mix of fragrance-free options, as well as those where we have added a high-quality synthetic phthalate-free fragrance if necessary. Kind of going along with that are dyes and colorants. So stick with me here for just a second. You know, when you were little or with your kids, you would play with Play-Doh or be painting, and you'd have all these lovely colors all by themselves, right? Your red and your yellow and your green, and they're all gorgeous by themselves, right? And you mix them all together, and it turns an icky gray brown mess. Sometimes that happens when we have all these great ingredients, nut butters and essential oils and all kinds of things. Sometimes when they get mixed together, it's not pretty. So while our goal is not necessarily to be pretty, we definitely don't want it to be icky either. So some things do need a colorant added to them. Whenever we do have to add a colorant into a product, it is going to be FDA approved for food additives, and it'll also be considered GRAS, which is GRAS, which stands for Generally Recognized as Safe. So really, it's a food colorant for anything that we need to add into a product to make sure that it's not icky and off-putting. Right. So we know that there are people who don't prefer that at all. And so we will definitely try out some dye-free products as well, so we can see really how ambassadors and customers like those free versions, name to be determined, of things. So more to come on that. We always love to hear feedback from our ambassadors on what you like and what you don't like. So this is one of those things that we've taken feedback about the colorants, and trying the dye-free version coming up soon. Also, with our product standards, we want to make as much in the United States as we can. So we have a handful of manufacturers that produce our products all over the US. So our face wash and our body butters, those are all made in the United States, and we intend to keep that here as much as humanly possible. There are some beauty technology products out there in the world that just simply are not made in the United States. Our red light wand is one of those. If you've ever tried a sheet mask from anywhere, those aren't made in the United States either. No one really has that technology to make those in the US. So as we look at things and as we continue to develop products, we'll make as much in the United States as we possibly can. We know that's important to so many people. It's important to us as well. But just know that there are some limitations out there that we will just have to work with. But of course, if you have any questions, we're always happy to answer those. Our goal is to be as transparent and to let you have all the information that you ever want to know, need to know. And this is no different. Couple last things before we talk about products that are upcoming. You can expect minimalism from our ingredient decks. We are not adding any fillers or any ingredients that don't do anything into our products. So we're not packing our products full of stuff that just isn't efficacious or add to the overall quality or product experience. We want to be as minimal as possible, and we can on those ingredient decks, to minimize any chance of reactions or anything that's not ideal, right? So minimalism goes a long way on all kinds of things. And as an added bonus, you get me. I'm your resident product nerd, as I said. I'd like to say I'm a Dorkosaurus Rex because I'm that person. So as we continue on, as we introduce new products, I'll always be around to give you more information about those products, what the items are, what the ingredients are, why is that important, and what that does for you. So we'll make sure to get all of that information to you in a nice, easy to digest format so you can share that with your customers as you continue your Align journey. So let's talk about some products. When we launch on March 1st, we'll have 4 products that we're launching with. We'll have our Red Light Wand, we'll have our Renew Serum, our Clarify Exfoliating Cleanser, which is amazing, and we'll have our Soothe Whipped Cloud Cream. So knocking on wood that everything stays on track. The next items that will come out will be part of our Elements line, which comes in 4 signature scents, and our hand cream should be the first one that comes up next after those initial 4 products. So our signature scents are earth, air, water, and fire. And so to give you some scent notes for them, earth is fig, sandalwood, and hemp. Water is mango, berry, pineapple, and tropical waters. Fire is smoke, creamy vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. And air, which may be my personal favorite, just saying, is meadowsweet, lavender, peppermint, and lemon. They're all fabulous, all something for everyone. Nothing is too masculine or too feminine. Everything is great for everyone. So like I said, our hand creams will be the first ones to come out in those 4 signature scents. After the hand creams, we anticipate our Arise eye cream, as well as a Calm gentle cleanser for your face coming out after that. we'll kind of see how the production schedule works out between here and there as to which one will come out first, but those are things that are coming. We know that not everyone appreciates an exfoliating cleanser or has really sensitive skin, and so you need that gentle cleanser, and so that's pretty exciting stuff. Stay tuned for that. After those products, we'll have more of our Elements line. We'll have our scalp and body scrub, which is amazing. We'll have body butter and then body wash. In that body butter is where we will have not only our 4 signature scents, but we'll also have a dye-free, fragrance-free option as well. So lots of great things. That should take us through summer, early fall of 2023. We're working on holiday 2023 right now. Some great things, some fabulous scents, some fabulous feeling items. So you'll want to stay tuned for those. In 2024 and beyond, of course, we're working on all kinds of things. And product development, if you don't know, takes a long time. So that Renew Serum, that clarifying exfoliating cleanser that we talked about, we've been working on for months and months and months and months and months and months. So when we're talking about things that aren't launching till next year, it's because we are perfecting them, making sure that they are the right ingredient text, and are just the best products for you. So things coming up in no particular order. We have bar soaps, we have lip balms, we have natural deodorant, face masks, night cream. We want to look into sunless tanning. We want to look into hair care products. We want to look into a classy intimates line and some simple, easy beauty products. Will never be full-blown cosmetics. No one's asking you to foundation match. That's a lot, right? But when we talk about just some general cosmetic type beauty products, again, these are all out there in the world. We're thinking about bronzers, highlighters, illuminators, all kinds of good things that are potentially coming up. So stay tuned. It's exciting. It's exciting. But please know that we want every product to be the best possible product that we can have. That's always where our focus is. The best products for the best people. That's y'all. So I'm going to talk a little bit about one of my favorite products, which is the Soothe Whipped Cloud Cream Moisturizer. Huge long name, right? You can just call it Soothe. This has a really bouncy texture, which is unlike anything that you've ever tried before. That bouncy texture comes from glycerin. And so glycerin ours is a vegetable base. It draws moisture to your skin, which is great for hydration just in and of itself. We've added in a whole bunch of other awesome hydration benefits, but that glycerin works double duty. And right now it's wintertime, and I know that even though I run oily as a general rule of thumb, when the weather here in Oklahoma goes hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, like daily, sometimes even in the same day, it definitely makes my skin wacky. So I need lots and lots of good moisture, and Soothe is amazing for that. But we've also got some really cool ingredients in our Soothe moisturizer. We have cloudberry and we have acerola extract, which acerola is just kind of fun to say. You should try it. Acerola. Cloudberry is grown in the Arctic, so super duper cold, harsh, icky. I'm not a cold weather person environment. Acerola is grown in the tropics, which interestingly, I don't want to be too hot either, but acerola grows in the tropics where it's super hot, super humid. Those are both super extreme versions of itself, right? North Pole to the equator. Eek. It's a lot of things. So these plants have adapted over time and have learned how to grow and thrive in those environments to protect themselves and to keep doing what plants do, growing, reproducing, making more plants, onward. And so to do that, they're packed with all kinds of antioxidants, which help protect themselves, protect their leaves, help keep moisture in, help protect from all the harsh environment that they live in. And magically, those extracts do the same thing for your skin. So it is such a cool combo of ingredients that we've been able to add into this Soothe moisturizer. You will love it. Like I said, it's bouncy. It feels great on your skin. it's just a really cool product. So I can't wait for everyone to try that. And of course, all of our other products as well. We'll have lots of other training videos about products in specific that you can learn about as we go forward. So I'm so thankful that you spent some time watching this fabulous video with me today. If you are not already in our Align launch team group, please go join that there on Facebook. We also have our main pages all on pick a social media site where they're Align Your Skin. If you go to alignyourskin.com, you can join our email list. We launch March 1st, 2023, where you'll be able to shop and enroll and join us in your journey as hopefully an Align ambassador. So it was so great for you to join me here today. Be on the lookout for more training videos going forward and have an amazing day. Thanks.